Heat, in many of its variations and manifestations and iterations and incarnations, is one of the most commonly recommended remedies for back pain. Everyone, and I mean everyone, from your doctor to your aunt who claims to be psychic to the wise man of your village, everyone is gonna just say, apply some heat on the place where you feel the boo boo. Well, I figure you always need a devil's advocate in your life, someone to fight against the authority, and today I'm gonna fill that role for you. So, in this video, I'm gonna try and burst everyone's warm bubble and make a somewhat scientific but entirely empirically based argument on why heat is actually useless for your back pain, for the most part. I actually struggled with back pain a lot. 10 years, believe it or not. And I actually tried a lot of things. I gave a lot of things a real shot, including heat. So I do have a lot of experience and some basis for what I'm saying here. I will share my experience, my opinion, my recommendation about heat for back pain, and of course you will decide what to do with that information. Of course, this cannot be interpreted as medical advice. I'm not your doctor, I'm not a doctor, but as I said, I do have a lot of experience and I'm pretty sure you can learn at least something from it. And if I'm being honest, I think you can learn a lot. I think you can actually learn what's gonna heal your back. So with all of that said, heat for chronic back pain. Does it work? Should you try it? Let's get into it. So, my story is a rheumatologist recommended that I apply heat to the places that hurt on my back, and I was open-minded to the idea. I felt like it could help. Like, heat is usually a good idea for pain, and I kind of expected this to help a little bit. But for me, what ended up happening is heat had a really limited, really just temporary effect. I applied hot wraps or heated pads on my back on the places where I felt the most pain. I would feel a little bit of relief initially, especially during the first few sessions when the sensations were kind of new. I wasn't accustomed to that. Initially, like maybe for a few minutes, for a minute or two, I did feel some relief. If you put heat on a sore spot, chances are it's gonna feel like, you're gonna feel a little bit relaxed for at least for a time. But as I said, like after a few minutes, the pain like kind of came back with a full force, except that now it was like hot pain. So there was the pain, but it was also like hotter than before. And look, I really did try this. It's not like I tried this once. I did this for weeks and nothing happened. Like I bought all of the different thermal pads and like devices, and I figured out like ingenious ways to like attach the heat and reheat the whole thing. It didn't work. This didn't do anything for me. And I strongly believe this didn't work because heat just doesn't attack the root cause for back pain. It's not how this works. We're trying to leverage a different mechanism here. Heat is not the way to go. And I talk about the real root cause and how to actually heal your back pain in a lot of my content. I believe a relevant video should pop up above me right about now. Definitely check that out. But heat didn't address the root cause in my opinion. And honestly, I think this is gonna be the case for probably the majority of people. You may feel some initial effects, but they will probably be temporary and negligible. They're not really gonna be a solution. They're not gonna be long lasting. In any case, I'm not exactly trying to discourage you from trying heat. I don't think it's harmful. Probably some people can benefit from it. Even like at least if you get like some temporary relief, like that's not a bad thing necessarily. I'm not against that, but you're not actually making steps towards healing, which is why I don't see it as like a real solution. Maybe as in my case, doctors will recommend you try some heat. If that's the case, like go for it, try it, do it, see if you benefit. I hope you benefit. It's an easy solution, it's an inexpensive solution, so it would be great if it works for you. But if it doesn't, and honestly, when it doesn't provide you with lasting effects, like come back to me and see what the real deal is about healing back pain. And speaking of that, I have a ton of resources that are going to guide you through that. Completely free book. Link is in the description. I also have an app. So the app has a free tier as well. You can definitely check it out. This is going to help you with your habits massively. Like healing chronic back pain is to a large degree a game of habit, of mindset. You should develop like the right practices and do them for a little while. The app is gonna be really helpful in that regard. You should also take my survey that's very super detailed. You're gonna give us all of the context needed to craft a perfect plan for you. This is gonna be a highly personalized, super customized plan that's gonna work for your particular issues, and it's gonna craft a strategy that's gonna prioritize all the things that you should do. I think this is as close to a foolproof plan as you can get. Like, it's not foolproof, but I think if you stick to it and if you give it a real shot, you're gonna see real improvements. And honestly, if you're truly serious about healing back pain, check out the Back Pain Blueprint course. I think that's probably the best way to go about it, because you're gonna see all of the detailed exercises, like how to do every single step of the journey and how to get to your destination of living pain-free in the fastest way possible and in the least painful way possible. And if you want to work with me personally as well, you can schedule a free consultation call. Again, all of these links are in the description. We're gonna chat, we're gonna talk, we're gonna see if we can work together. All of the links for the app, the free book, the survey, the course, the free consultation call, all of them will be in the pinned comment or in the description. My name is Mate from Real Deal Heal. Like this video if you found it valuable, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell thingy if you're going through a lot of back pain, because you're gonna get a lot of great content and you're gonna learn a lot. I think I can be a very valuable resource in your healing journey. I have a lot of experience on this topic. I think I can be very helpful to you. I think I can also help other people as well. So definitely share this channel, share this content with other people who you think may be struggling with this issue. And if you have any comments, any questions, I would love to hear about them in the comment section. I will try to address all of them. The next video that's gonna appear right above me right about now should be a great watch if you wanna keep binging on this content. I will see you in the next video, and until then, be brave.